Good morning, grade ones. It's social studies time. Take out your social studies student books and open to page 64. We're going to start a new section today. It's called Meeting Our Needs. If you've got your books with you, just follow along as I read. Our title is Meeting Our Needs. Everyone has the same basic needs. These are water, clothes, shelter, air, and food. People meet these needs in different ways in different places. The environment makes it easy or difficult to meet these needs. I have lived in my house for 5 years. I can drink water from the taps. I help my mom buy fresh food from the supermarket. Now here's a picture of the girl that I just read the passage from. She drinks water in her house, and it looks like a very nice villa that she's got. And on the right here, she's here with her mum, and they are weighing what looks like a yellow and a red pepper from a nice fruit and veg store. So it tells us that they have money, they are wealthy, and they are able to live a much better quality of life than most people would. Let's move on to page 65. Here we see a different picture. This is a young girl, just like the one we saw on page 64, but here she's got something on her head. Let's read. This girl lives in a tent away from the city. Her family moves often because there is not enough water. They walk a long way to collect water. Their animals travel with them. Animals provide meat and milk. Now, if you look at this girl's house, it is simply a tent with a few poles holding up the tent and carpets on the floor and bare essential bowls and some cutlery that they have there on the floor. Whereas this girl had a glass of water in a villa that she lived in. She didn't have to go anywhere to find water. She simply had to go and open the tap and drink from it. Here, this girl, you can see the pathway that she's walking onto. It leads far away from her home, and she's got a clay pot on her head, a container that's going to hold water. She's going to fetch water for herself, her family, and the animals that they have with them. And the passage also says that they have to continually move because the water is depleted, because it's a non-renewable resource which can be finished. So wherever they are, wherever they settle, the water's finished and they are forced to move to different places. Now, we did in the past in social studies inventions and inventors of science and technology, and we know a lot of these inventions have helped us modernize our lives, like taps, like baths, like showers, um, even televisions, windows, doors, concrete, mortar, cement, bricks, which help us to build better homes and better lives, glass, these kinds of things. This girl on the right, if they were to get any vegetables to eat, they would have to farm them, grow them, plant them into the ground, and water them and make sure that they grow, and then they will be able to harvest them. Harvest means to cut them off or take them from the ground. Now, it's a very different lifestyle compared to the first girl that we saw, where she can merely just go to a supermarket and buy a few items. I want you boys to think about the things that you have at home, and I want you to think about people that don't have what you have. I want you to have a sense or an attitude of appreciation for your home, an attitude of gratitude that you have a shelter over your head, that you have beautiful clothing to wear, thanks to mom and dad, thanks that Allah has given us all these good things in our life. And I want you to remember the people that don't have what we have. Um, that's our work for today. I will be seeing you soon, and we're going to work through the activity book. It's been great having you guys alongside me. Ciao for now.